Is that going to say Toronto welcome? Should we say another?
Welcome Toronto. How does it say?
Yeah. There we
go. What's up, guys? It's Kat here, and can you believe we are halfway through the season and the Raptors hit that midway point with a franchise best 29 victories. Lots of good things happening around here, and you're going to like this next thing too because, well, it's a very good thing.
Welcome Toronto. Sounds good. It's a theme focused on culture and community. As part of the Welcome Toronto program, Drake and the Raptors will donate $1 million to refurbish 12 local community basketball courts over the next 3 years. They'll also support Canada basketball as part of the Welcome Toronto program with a gift of $2 million.
Giving back to the fans was very important for us. $1 million, I think, is strong for us, I think, in community and what we're trying to do to grow the game of basketball.
You know, the key is always to grow. The key is always to evolve. And, you know, it's nice to have the uniforms and the fancy court and the merchandise and stuff like that. But what was most important to me was just the call to action. For us, my biggest thing that I'm most proud of in this partnership is the $1 million that we're going to be giving to the city to redo these courts and, you know, hopefully create an amazing atmosphere for anyone in that community to come out and either play casual basketball or, you know, potentially breed the next generation of Canadian basketball superstars, which goes to obviously, again, our other donation to $2 million to Canada basketball. And I promise you, Raptors basketball, Canada basketball, and Toronto as a whole will only get better. So thank you again.
And yes, there's a ton of black and gold gear at Real Sports. Get your hands on that. First Welcome Toronto game is January the 26th. And since we're on the topic of good things, how about that all-star nod for DeMar? You guys helped vote him in as a starter for the second straight season. It's his 4th time as an all-star, and for obvious reasons.
I want to give a big shout out to all the fans for voting, getting me in my 2nd straight starting position in the all-star game. I'm thankful. I appreciate all of it.
So what do you guys think? Can we call him the GROAT yet? Nelson's laughing. Greatest Raptor of all time. I'm going to leave it at that. And now you know.
You had a pretty nice moment in here for Case and the coaches after the game. What was that like?
I mean, it's cool. You know, it's something, you know, that, you know, for the last couple of years, we've been fighting for. One of them accomplishment, you want to see your coaching staff get in there and be able to coach in an all-star game as well. You know, it's one of my goals ever since I got my first all-star. You know, you want to look over there and see your coach coaching. So it was fun, just, you know, congratulated all of them, and they deserve it.
What is it about Fred and his sort of fearless attacking the rim that allows him to finish so well and get hammered so much?
He got a small man complex. Yeah, you know, he think he's 6'8". But, you know, he realized when he go in there, he's, you know, 5'9". But, you know, he managed, and, you know, he one of the toughest, you know, guys when it comes to that.
Do you even remember the last time that you played against a Dwayne Casey coached team?
Nah, don't. It's messed up. I wish he was coaching us, but, you know, I'm going to talk crazy trash to him for sure. Crazy.
You got a sort of average start, but then you sort of got going there in that 3rd quarter. What turns the game around for you like that?
I mean, you just figure it out. You know, the younger me would get discouraged, frustrated, and, you know, let that dictate the game for me. But nowadays, you know, it's just part of the game. You know, you just because you start a certain way don't mean you got to end that way. You know, you keep that confidence high and stay aggressive and don't let that, you know, make you hesitant to do nothing else. So, you know, that's my mindset.
The water. A little small bit of water. He didn't want to get the full thing. So I think that's the way we can get him to stop his post-game talks. Just get water in our hands. He'll stop talking.
What was that moment like? Must have been pretty special for you guys.
It's been about, 3 years now. We've had a chance to do it, and we finally did it. So it's pretty special for a guy that come from where he's come from, worked so hard, and for us to be a team that, you know, we were supposed to blow it up a couple years ago, and now we're here and getting a guy in there that's worked so hard and believes in what we do and with a passion, and it's pretty special for us and him.
you remember the last time that you played against a Casey coach team?
I was playing for Houston, I'm sure of that. So it was probably at least 6 years ago now.
DeMar says he's going to talk some trash.
Can't wait. Can't wait. I can't wait.
Kyle, as for this game itself, how much pride do you even take personally on some of the young guys, and a guy like Fred, who's even said that he's, watches you and tries to model certain components of your game?
One thing I always said is I love our young guys. So I appreciate what they do for us. I appreciate what they do for me. They keep me young. They keep me energized. They make me appreciate the game even more because they play so hard and they play the game so beautifully. And they push us and they want to see us great, and we want to see them. I want to see them do even better than I've done in my career. So it's a great relationship that we have.
You seem pretty frustrated with yourself on Friday. How important was it for you to come back and bounce back tonight?
Yeah, it was good. Obviously, you want to get that bad taste, that bad feeling away, make it go away. And I thought we could have played a lot better against Utah. Obviously, we lost that game. Give them a lot of credit, but you go home and you never want to go home with regret. And I thought I went home with a little bit of regret on the way I played, and just try to come back and turn it around tonight.
Coach sort of anticipated before the game that maybe you and some of the young guys might have a little bit of added motivation going up against a team that has 3 guys in that game that you guys weren't named to. Anything to that at all?
No, I didn't even recognize that. I think that thing has kind of came and passed, and we didn't make it. So, but you can't dwell on it. It's over with. All the guys in there are deserving, and the assistant coaches around the league chose not to put us in there for whatever reason, and you got to live with that and keep it moving. So I didn't even think about that, to be honest. I don't know about the other guys, but I was more so focused on the way we felt after that Utah game, trying to bounce back tonight.
Fred, I know you don't like to get fourth quarter technicals, but were you close? Could you got hammered all those times?
No, the ball was going in, so I was feeling a little bit better. But maybe if I'd have missed a couple of those shots. But, just you want those calls, and sometimes you feel like, they're not going your way. But that's the way the game goes, and just got to keep going in there attacking, and, maybe someday I'll get them down the line.
Dwayne sort of was scoring you guys a little bit in advantage for the way you played the last 5 or 6 minutes of the Hawks game. Was that in your mind tonight when you guys were finishing?
No, just want to close it out, man. Be a little bit better than we were before. There was a long stretch there with no timeouts, no dead balls. Just kind of pick up basketball at some point, right? They were small ball, everybody's switching, and I think we got a little gas there for a stretch. We were able to get it back and turn it around and close it out. So that was good for us.
It sounded like you guys had a pretty nice moment in here for Case and the coaches after the game. What was that like?
It's good, man. It's good for those guys. Obviously, us players, we get a lot of credit and accolades and pass on it back. But for those coaches, some of the best coaching that obviously I've ever had. But, just those guys, they come in and work every day just like us, and they deserve it so much. So it was just a good moment for the whole team, for the coaches to get some credit for once. It's a players' league, but for them to get that notch is pretty special for our group.
Speaking of Uprising, you guys get that? Really like that one. Tryouts for the brand new Raptors Uprising NBA 2K team are happening this month. If that's your thing, check out the link below and you have a chance to represent the Raptors in the brand new league. All right, guys, that's it for now. And now you know.